like, "Ma, today of all days," she was like, "Yes, I had a dream. And in the dream, you guys had an accident. Everyone survived and you were the only person that died. So you are not going." Hi guys, welcome to another episode on Yaya TV. If today is your first time seeing this pretty face, please don't let it be the last time. And to my return subscribers, you guys know how I feel about you, yeah? So guys, today is another day, another vlog. And today's vlog is going to be interesting. Do you know why? Because I'm going to share with you some sweet memories I have with my mom. Yes, so in about 7 days from today, we are going to celebrate her 1 year anniversary. And I just want to share with you guys some of the memories, sweet memories, even though then it wasn't sweet, but now I would say it's sweet because that's what I'm holding on to. Yeah. So I want to share with you some of the sweet memories I have with my mom whilst growing up as a child. Okay, you know African mothers, they'll show you shaggy. Yeah, so grab yourself some popcorn and water, and if possible get some tissue because you are going to laugh. I mean, you laugh so hard. So guys, don't forget to like, share and comment. Let's get right into the video. So this is my scissors. I'm actually going to lose my hair. Okay, I'm going to lose my hair. I've had this locks on for about 2 months now, and it's about time I get rid of it. Okay, so this vlog is going to be a certain vlog since I'll be losing my hair. Okay, yeah, and I'll try as much as possible to make this vlog very interesting for you all. So please stick and stay. All right, yeah. So for those who have been on this channel for a while, I'm sure most of you know I have a mirror here, so I'll be looking here. I'll be looking here more. So those of you that have been on my channel for quite some time, I'm sure by now you know that I'm the last child and I was raised by a single mom. Yeah, I was raised by a single mom. I'll talk about that in another vlog, maybe some other time, but not today. Yeah. And I have 6 siblings and I'm the last child. Okay. I know by now you're saying Kechi Kechi. I beg, I didn't enjoy. I'll tell you in this vlog. Okay. So I'm going to share with you my childhood experience with my mom. Then we move to secondary experience, then tertiary. Then I'll finish it with national service. Are you guys ready? Okay. So growing up, I was my mom kind of teddy bear. Yeah, I'll say that way because she never allowed me to go anywhere. She never allowed me to travel. She never allowed me to visit anyone. Like I was always with her. Even though she didn't pamper me, but she just didn't allow me to go anywhere. So I was fortunate to, hey, I think I'll be talking and I'll not do this thing. Oh. So I was fortunate to attend a private school. All my siblings attended government school because there wasn't any support and we are 7, so obviously she can't. I need to get something to cover my ties. We are 7 and she can't sponsor all of us through private school, you get it? So the elderly ones had to sacrifice for me. So I went to a private school and then they went to a government school. So in my school, Saturday classes was very compulsory. So if you don't come to school on Saturday, if you don't come for classes, then it means that on Monday you should prepare for 6 kings. Okay, so if because of that you don't come to school on Monday, just know that when you come on Tuesday you'll still receive the king. Like the list will be there throughout the week. So anytime you come to school within the week, you receive your king. Okay. So on one Saturday, my mom didn't have money, so she told me not to go for the Saturday classes, which I agreed. And she promised me that on Monday she would take me to school. Okay, so that she will go and plead on my behalf. But on that Monday, she's a hustler. She had to go to work, she had to go to the market. Okay, she had to go and hustle. So she didn't take me to school, and my siblings too, they also went to school, like their school. So I had to go to school. But initially, when I was leaving the house, I had plans of going to school. You guys, I beg. I had plans of going to school. But somehow, upon reaching the school, a voice told me not to go to school. I was little. I don't remember the age, but I was little, like I was in class 5 or so. Yeah. A voice told me not to go to school, so I didn't. So and then that time the streets wasn't that scary. People were willing to help like stranded people and all that without thinking about being hurt or being like you get it. The street was safe. So I had a plan that I'll go and stay somewhere. When it's time for closing, then I'll come back home as if I went to school. You see that thing? Yeah. So I went to a certain woman. I went to a house. Like I went to a certain woman and told her that I have been sacked of school fees and my mom is not in the house. So when I go home, I'll be alone in the house. So can she please allow me stay in her house till my mom comes back? And she offered to help. That time people actually were nice. So this woman helped me, so I didn't go to school. I stayed in her house the whole time. When it was around closing time, let's say 4 o'clock, I came back home. So my mom didn't know that I didn't go to school. The next day, I did the same thing because I knew that when I go to school, they will cane me. So you get it. But this time I went to a different place, said the same story, and they took me in. Okay, they took me in. Wednesday I did same. Thursday I did same. Friday I did same. So Friday evening, when I came back, like few minutes, then I saw my teacher coming. Like, brow there with you. I saw my teacher coming to the house. I was eating. The moment I saw my teacher, I was like, I'm dead. So I lost appetite. Let's not forget that. When I saw my teacher, I lost appetite. So my mom was that then my she has not seen my teacher coming. Okay, so I stopped eating. My mom was like, "Why are you not eating?" Then she turned and then saw my teacher, and she was like, "Ah, what is your teacher coming to do in the house?" I didn't say anything because he was closed. Then my teacher greeted, and then my mom was like, "Teacher, and then Lizzie and Bibi was school and like, did my daughter do something in the school? Like, I get it." And the teacher was like, "Ma'am, Pacho Dabio, she didn't come to school throughout the week, so I came to find out if she's sick." And African mothers, they have a way of pretending, like covering up for you. I don't know, but with my mother, I don't know, that was her talent. She can cover up for you as if she will not do anything to you. And she was fast with it, and she told the teacher that, oh, she traveled, so she left money behind for me to bring to school. So she doesn't know why I didn't come to school, but she promised that Monday I'll come to school. And my teacher spoke with me, asked me if I was okay, if I was learning and all that, and then he left. I should have followed my teacher. My mom didn't say anything to me. I finished eating, did my house chores, like did everything. My mom didn't say anything. So when it was time for me to go and sleep, my mom asked me to go and fetch water for her, like fetch water in a cup for her. But when I was going, she was chewing something. But my mind, because she hasn't asked me anything about concerning what my teacher came to find out, why I didn't go to school and all that. She hasn't said anything about that. So I thought like she was cool. Like I have foolish kiss. That was what I was thinking. So I brought the water, and then my mom grabbed my hand together with the cup and everything. Guys, do you know what my mom was chewing? She was chewing ginger and pepper mixed together. You know African mothers, I don't know if almost no friend is saying nika nika. My mom had me to on so as if send me a for. And then the pepper she was chewing, she rubbed it under my eyes, inserted some at my something something, used some to plaster my something something. How you can imagine it? That was what my mom did to me. And I thought that was all. She beat me and told me not to cry. She still didn't ask me why I didn't go to school. She just beat me because my teacher came to the house and said I didn't come to school the whole time. And she didn't find out why, she didn't ask why I didn't go to school because I haven't done that before. I told you guys that I'll talk and not do my hair. She didn't find out why I did that. She just beat me. She beat me on Friday. She beat me on Saturday. She beat me on Sunday. Monday morning, she took me to the school. When we were going to the school, she was beating me. If someone sees us and the person asks, "Oh, why are you beating us too early?" She will explain it, and the person too will knock me. As if that wasn't enough. She told my siblings, and they knocked me. So that like it was I received beatings for like 3 months on top one particular thing, on top something they didn't even find out why I didn't go to school. They didn't ask, nobody asked, even today, they didn't ask why I didn't go to school. Or the only thing they said was, say I may run away. As small as I am. Why do you run away? As small as I am. That was what she said. So she took me to school on Monday, and then that was it. Another one. When I was schooling, African mothers, not all but some, when they give birth, they name you after one prominent friend they have or one prominent person they are close to. So in my case, my mom named me after a billionaire. He is late. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Mr. Kufu. Okay. My mom named me after him. So the man was taking it was a school that I was attending, so I was on scholarship. Okay. Yeah. So my mom named me after him. So my other name is Ekufu. Okay. Yeah. So this man normally gives me money for the week for my upkeep, and I'll go and give it to my mother. So one particular time, there are some hairstyle. Wait, oh, there are some hairstyle that if you stay alone, you don't have to braid it. You don't have to braid it because what is this? I don't know the beginning and I don't know the end. How do people lose it? How am I going to do this? Hey, and I said, guys, how do you guys do it? So let's come back to the story I was saying. So this man gave me, let's say it's 100 cedis because I don't remember the amount he gave. He normally gives me money and I'll give it to my mother. But this particular time he gave me money, and then there was this fried yam and sausage. That time nothing a sausage abba. Okay, this fried yam and sausage joint at my junction, my school junction. Normally when we close, we buy some like 20 pesos. You eat it, you till you get to the house and something like that. You get it. So this particular time, I was having money. Hey, they've given me money. I bought yam, bought chicken, bought sausage. Like I spent the money, and you guys know that me, I like money. When I see money, I like money. So I spent the money. I thought my mother wasn't coming to the school. I thought my mother wouldn't know. Like I spent the money with the idea that how is she going to know if I don't tell her? Who will tell her? You get it? But somehow my mom find her way to the school that week. I don't know what she came to do in the school because she doesn't come there. And when she came, she met my grandfather. And old people, they don't know how to lie. And then this man told my mother that he has given me money for the week. So I was in class and my teacher called me that, Lizzie, your mother is outside waiting for you. I was like, I'm dead. Because me, I knew why she was there. And then she asked me that, where is the money my grandfather gave me? Why didn't I give it to her yesterday when I came back home? And I was like, I forgot. The money is in my bag. Like my dress, my if you're a swami. Huh. I didn't have I didn't have a suitcase and all that. It was his favorite swami. So I told her that I've kept the money in my favorite swami, which I know there was no money because I've squandered the money, I've spent it. But I told my mother that the money is in my bag. With the idea that she would not, I don't know what I was thinking. I just wanted, maybe I just wanted to say something for her to leave the school. Like, because how can I tell her that the money is in the bag when I knew that there was no money in the bag? Like, how? So this woman went to the house, searched the bag, and couldn't find a penny. And me, when I was going home, I knew that I'm dead because there was no money in the bag. So I came prepared. The moment I came, I got to the house and I saw her seated outside. I greeted her, went straight to the room, changed myself, and say I feel like that. And then I went out. I went to room, and came back in the evening when everyone was sleeping. I That was the end of. I should have even stayed at where I went to. I came back and my mom beats me as if that wasn't enough. She didn't give me food that evening. She didn't give me food the next day. I think for 2 days she wasn't feeding me. I know one thing about African mothers. They will punish you, but deep down they'll show you shaggy, but deep down they are hurting. So when I became hata hata, because hey, even Jesus Christ when he fasted he became weak. Not me. I became hata hata. She felt pity for me and then gave me food. Then I wasn't going to school because which money? She didn't give me money to go to school. So fast forward, like I changed my school and I went to a different school, JHS. And you know when I got to Form 3, my final year, my class organized, we decided to organize a get together, like a fanfare. Okay. Yeah, since it was going to be our last term, we decided to do something fun. And me, I was the organizer, the cheerleader. I was the one forcing people, telling them, you, if you don't come, you they be there. If you don't come, come and drag you from your house and all that. And there was a contribution, and I was the one keeping the money. So definitely I was going to be present. You see that? Yes. The D-Day came, like the night to the event, my mother saw me packing my things, like arranging all the things, because I wanted to wake up early so that I don't miss, I don't miss anything. So I was packing my things, arranging my things. My mother was looking at me, watching me. The next morning, I woke up, took my bath, started dressing. My mother was like, "Where are you going to?" I was like, "Ma, I am there." And she was like, "You are not going. You won't go." I was like, "Why?" I had a dream. Ma, today of all days, she was like, "Yes, I had a dream. And in the dream, you guys had an accident. Everyone survived and you were the only person that died. So you are not going." Brothers and sisters in Christ, I cried and cried and cried and cried. I pleaded, like everything. I cried, begged my mother. My friends came because normally they come to my house, then we go to school together. So they came, they pleaded with me, they pleaded with my mother, begged my mother. My mother said, "No way. Her dreams are always real, and how she saw the thing in the dream, it will happen. So she will not allow me to go." So she told me to give the money, the contribution money to them to go with it because I will not go to school. I will not go there. A whole organizer, a cheerleader like me. Why will you do this to me, Aputuya? So I didn't go. And guess what? When I went to school Monday, come and see teasing, come and see laughter. They laughed at me. Yeah. And yes, your final year and come metro be easy and school me die. They laughed at me. This thing I'm telling you guys now that I'm laughing eh. If you had seen me that time eh, you even cry for me. So let me tell you some of the sweet things my mother did for me. Enough of the shaggy, because if I tell you some of the shaggy, she shaggy me. People who hate my mother. So let me tell you some of the sweet things. So I told you guys I'll talk and not do this thing and not lose this hair and see what is happening. So fast forward, when I went to secondary school, my mom treated me like a DB. Like most of my friends thought and still thinks that I'm a DB because of how my mother treated me. Because how can you cook and carry a whole pot of soup to me in school? Like I went to school in Cape Coast and my mom stayed in Pokwase. My mom was staying at Pokwase. And if you know Cape Coast, it's like a 3 hours journey. My mom will cook like a week to visit, and she will call me and ask me what I want and all that. So when I tell her I want food, like the food I'm craving for, she will prepare it. If it's banku and okra, my mom will cook the banku and carry the all the pot of soup, like the soup in the pot, carry everything and bring it to tie it in rubber, tie it in another rubber, tie it in another rubber, and then carry everything and bring it to me in school. And when she's leaving, she'll not go with the saucepan though. She'll leave the saucepan. She'll come again, like another visiting. If it's jollof I want, she'll bring the jollof and then come and take the old pot and take it home. Like that was what she was doing. And then there was this pie on the street, pie in town. It was a dinkra. It's still there, but now it's not popular like before. It was a dinkra, and what it was filled with meat, like a dinkra. It was filled with meat, and those of my seniors that were living in Cape Coast, like they didn't live in Accra. A dinkra was new to them, like they loved it. So a week to the day my mother will come in. If you're a senior and you beat me, when my mother brings the dinka, you will not get some. If you're a woman like me, beat me, you will not get the dinka. Yes, so that was it. You will not get the dinka. So my mother can bring like eight, like 6, 7, 8. Me, I'll not eat because when I'm going home, I can buy some. So that was my flex. If you beat me, you will not get some. My mother will give me the dinka and I'll come and share it in my dormitory. My friends, my SHS mates, my room, my dormitory mates, if they see this video, they can testify to that. My mother will bring the dinka and then I'll share it to the seniors that I like. So people thought I was a DP because when she's coming, everything I thought I want, if it's Milo, if it's Nido, if it's like, she'll bring it. But she didn't have menu. The only thing that helped me was I was the only person in school. Because I was the last child, I was the only person going to school then. So I was like, all the attention was on me. So that was the part that helped me. So my secondary school there, I really enjoyed. My mother will if it's PTA meeting, normally they start at 9 o'clock. My mother by 8 o'clock, my mother is in the school. Sometimes I wonder the time she leaves home. She'll be in the school. She made sure she never missed any occasion. Brofun until she doesn't understand what they are saying at the program because Brofun until, but she'll make sure she's present. Like she wants me to feel good. If it's money that I want, like she was not giving me plenty money, but you see that you call, ma, I need money, and then they'll send it to you. That feeling, she made sure I got everything I wanted because she didn't want me to. Her plan was she didn't want me to follow men because of money, or she didn't want me like a guy to lure me into sleeping with me because of money. So the 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 little things I needed, she made sure she provided them. Yes. So I completed secondary school and then I went to tertiary. There, say there. So I got admission to Wisconsin. I went to Wisconsin. And I went to the hostel like a week to the reopening because my mother wanted me to be familiar with the environment before all the students start moving in. You get it? I deal with Menja Kasaya, Menye, and a Katano me there. and I did not trace Timmy, two trouble, one God. So my mother took me to school. It was my first day at school. When we got to my hostel, my roommate, I met my roommate with guys in the room and they were smoking. And you know African mothers and smoking. It's like they are enemies. When my mother saw it, my mother didn't say anything. She just went back, went to the manager and told the manager that if it's possible for him to change my room for me like now. The man was like, oh no, he can do that maybe later when my mother was like, no, if he can do it now for me, she'll be very happy. So the manager had to change my room for me. I don't know how they did it, but he did it. And I was like, hey, who needs to company? You control the whole world. So they changed my room for me, and then I got a better room. The room I got, it was so fun. My roommates were so lovely. We were doing the same course, so it made the whole 1 year so fun. But something happened, and during that time, my mother didn't stop bringing food in pots, so she didn't stop. But this time I was a bit shy because hey, Mini, you get it. Uh-huh. But before I was going to school, my mother didn't really allow me to travel, visit people. I was always close to her. She was like my walking stick. So it was kind of difficult for us. My mother and us separating, you get it. Even secondary school wasn't easy. That's one. I'll talk about that later. So I had to promise her that I'll be coming home every Friday because from Wisconsin to Pokwase it's not far. If you're in Ghana, you'll know this, it's not far. So days that I don't want my mother to bring the food because she'll carry everything in the pot, which is embarrassing. Madam, a grown woman, I have a boyfriend. Why are you doing that? My boyfriend sees me and I'll be like I'm a sports brat. You get it. So I'll go home and then I'll go on Friday. So mind when I'm Sunday when I'm coming to school, she'll pack the food for me nicely in a flask or something. I'll bring it to the hostel. So that was what we're doing. So one particular day, my mom came to bring food to me, and she met my roommate's boyfriend in the room. My mom didn't say anything. It was examination period, so we're writing exam. So she didn't want to bother me with those kind of talk. So she didn't say anything. When we vacated and came back home, she told me that you're not going back to that hostel. But thankfully that was my final. I was going to level 200. So she was like, you're not going back to that hostel again. I was like, why? She said, yo, your roommates, they have a boyfriend. Your roommates have boyfriends. I was like, in my head, I was like, ma, now my mom didn't want me to see evil. Like she didn't. I don't know how she was seeing me. I don't know what she was thinking, but she didn't want me to see evil. She didn't want me to like see what other people are doing. I don't know if she was scared that I was going to do it. I was already doing it, mom. I was already doing it. I was already doing it, but my mom didn't want me to see evil. Me that I play with evil. Evil is my bestie. You're telling me not to see evil. Like I could see what I'm talking about. So my mother didn't want me to see evil. So she looked for an apartment for me and rented an apartment for me. So level 200, I was staying alone. But do you know something? My mother had this routine that she does every morning. She'll wake up early in the morning, call all her children and pray for them. I'm the last child, and she calls me before 7. And she calls according to the day you came to this earth. So imagine the time she woke up. My mother will call everybody and pray for her and pray for them, including me. But it was so annoying when I see the call because 6 o'clock that the sleeping is now sweet. No, you're coming to call me. When she calls you, she'll be like, let me say this, it will be best if I say it in Chi. When she calls, she'll be like, sister, it's the same. And now that ye, nyame nto nhyira mu ɔma nea wobɛyɛ biara nyɛ yie nyame nhyira wo Oma unhu bone, oma unkoso, unye titiru. Like, I should be saying all these blessings. Like, madam, I want to sleep. So anytime I see a call, I get angry. Like, this one is coming to worry me. What is all this? And do you know that right now I really miss it? Yeah, yeah, I miss it a lot. I just want to even see a missed call and I'm not getting it. So I always make sure I pick a call because I don't want to wahala. But this particular day, I didn't pick the call. I didn't have early morning class. My class was around 8. It was early in the morning, but it wasn't that early. Again, because if the class is 8, me, I wake up like 8:30. You get it? Uh-huh. So I saw a call in the morning, 6. I didn't pick the call. She called again 7. I didn't pick. Called again 8. I was dressing up, I think. So I didn't pick the call. Called again around 9. I didn't pick the call because I was in class. Like 15 minutes later, also like few minutes after her call, I saw my landlady calling. And she was like, Lizzie, you know that your mother will be coming over. So why didn't you leave your keys behind? I was like, my mother. She was like, yes, your mother is in the house. She's here waiting for you. So leave whatever you are doing and come back home now. I was like, huh? So I had to leave lectures and rush home, only to see my mother sitting outside my gates. Like, why? Because what are you coming to do? And she was like, I called you in the morning and you didn't pick up. So I wanted to be sure if you're okay. 20 something year old girl like me. Then I was like 21 or so. Like, I'm a full grown woman. I'm a full grown woman. So I told her not to do that again. And she said yes. But you know African mothers and their stubbornness. They'll say yes, but they'll do it again. So all my 4 years in school, my mother visited me unannounced. I'll be in the house, bam, she's there. I'll be in school, then they'll call me. My mother is at my gate. Like, I don't know if she wanted to meet me, like meet me with someone in the room, or I just didn't know. But you know one thing about God, me, I'm God's favorite daughter. She never caught me in the act. She never caught me in the act. So she trusted me. She got to a point. It got to a point that she had to just let me be because she realized I was a good girl. Yeah, I'm a good girl. Yeah, I am. I'm a good girl. So she just had to let me be. So she stopped coming. Like I think level 400, she stopped coming to my school. Yeah. So I completed uni, came back home, and life continued. I started my national service. But you know, one thing is, my mom's room and my room, it's just a wall separating us. The wall behind this camera, that's the only thing separating my mom and my room. My mom's room and my room. So this is my room, and my mom's room is just behind the camera. Yeah, so when she shouts in her room, I can hear it here. When I talk here, she can hear it in the room. That was how the thing was. And I never my mom when my mom died, I was 25 years. Okay. You guys be calculating my age now. Don't worry, I know. So my 25 years of staying with my mother or living with my mother, I never set an alarm. Because she was my alarm. I already told you I should call you in the morning to pray for you, right? Good. So when I came back home and then I started my national service, I just have to tell you the time I want to be at work. So if I want to be at work by 8 o'clock, I was doing my service at Adrian Gano, East Legon. So if I want to get to the office by 8, I just have to tell her, ma, I was sending the office by 8. And she wake me up by 5. So I'm always on time. It's either I'm ahead of time, like 30 minutes ahead, or 1 hour. I'm always on time. But guess what? Now I'm always behind time. Because now I have to set an alarm. When the alarm rings, if it takes me, I'll just turn the phone and sleep again before I realize at time is true. So these are some of the things I miss about my mother. Like her nagging, her screaming, her sweet, delicious foods, like her advice. And I always say this: if you have a mother, I say this a lot on my WhatsApp status. Appreciate them because the things that she used to do for me that I didn't appreciate it. No. Now I wish she's here to do those things for me and just say thank you. Now I just want to see her call and just say hello, Keke. I'm not getting. So this brings us to what I said earlier. I'll narrate this. I'll narrate the story without doing anything to my hair. I told you guys. But yeah, some hairstyles, if you are staying alone, you don't have to do it. Especially like this locks. I don't know how I'm going to go about it, but I have to go to work too. I don't know how I'm going to go about it. You see it. So I'm going to try and lose it. I don't know how I'm going to lose it, but I'm going to lose it and show it to you guys because I'm done telling you guys the story. But wait, I'll lose my hair, comb it, and show it to you guys whether relax it or keep it natural. Right now my hair is natural. And I don't know if I should relax it, keep the natural, keep it natural. So let me just lose it right now, fast fast, and come back. Okay, don't go anywhere. This is a commercial break. This is a commercial break. I will be back. So guys, I'm done, but I promise you I won't have this hairstyle again. The stress I went through to be able to lose this locks, it wasn't easy. I don't think I'm going to have this hairstyle again. So I'm done. So this is my hair now. It's 6 months old. I don't know if I should relax it so that it will become a perm hair, or I should just leave it like this, like a natural hair, like this. I've not really done a natural hair before, like maintaining my natural hair before. I really admire it a lot, but I don't know if I can do it. I don't know what you guys think. Should I relax it or I should just keep it like this? I should just keep it like this. What do you think? So you guys should let me know in the comment section. Hey, it's enough for just 6 months. Oh, 6 months. 6 months old baby. 6 months old baby. 6 months old baby. So guys, see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for watching. If you watched till this end, just know that I love you so much and you have a special place in my heart. Please don't forget to share it. And please don't forget to click on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be alerted. Okay? And always remember that I upload on every Wednesday at 12 o'clock or 1 p.m. Okay? So don't miss our next episode. See you when I see you.